Hey guys! Welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, then it's good to have you here. Today's reading will be on the topic of what do they find sexy about you. I was feeling in kind of a good mood tonight, so I'm really in a mood for a kind of lighthearted reading. So if you have a person in mind, then you can choose pile 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever you are most drawn to. So if you have made your decision, then we will get into the reading. By the way, of course, it cannot resonate with everybody, so, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's made for fun, so. So let's start with the pile number 1 and see what do they find sexy about you. So pile number 1, what do they find sexy about you? Let's find out. Okay. So we have the World in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Okay, and the last card we have from the Witch's Wisdom deck is Concealment. So let me just make it so you can see everything, at least kinda. Okay, so what I'm getting with these cards is, what does this person find sexy about you? Well, first I would have to say for this pile, it's really like your body and like wondering how your body looks like underneath your clothes. Like, maybe I'm really seeing this card as, they haven't seen you naked, like, and this Ace of Swords is like they don't know what you look like naked. Like there's not enough clarity about your body. Like they're really curious about your body, and you can really say that with this Concealment card. And maybe you are someone that doesn't really show off their body that much. Like, I'm not saying that you don't dress attractive or that you're not sexy in what you're wearing, but maybe you don't, you leave a little bit to the imagination, and they find that incredibly sexy is what I'm getting here. I mean, this card is really going well with this other one. So with this Two of Swords and Eight of Wands, I'm getting with this Eight of Wands that you are really someone who communicates well, who communicates what they want, what they need really clearly, really, kind of, I mean, you know what you want. With this Two of Swords in reverse, like, you don't like, oh, I don't know, maybe, you know what you want. I'm getting like really sexually as well, but probably they see that in life generally you are not afraid to communicate, you're not afraid to, ask for what you want, ask for what you need, ask questions. And with these Two of Swords in reverse, it's like, you know what you want, so, that's kind of fun. Yeah, they're really, really curious about your body and like what you look like underneath your clothes. That's a really cool move from your side, I guess. I mean, I guess it's not a move, but it's just who you are. But it's fun how it seems to this person, how they have feeling for it. I'm feeling real strong sexual energy here, though I do feel it for all these piles, because they are on the topic of what they find sexy about you. So, a lot of sexual energy is here on the table anyway. But yeah, I mean, they really find you attractive, and it's kind of this imagination thing. You leave a lot to the imagination, and you also seem like, you would know what to do, and you would know what you want, and they would feel that relief, because I'm getting for some of them in some of their past relationships or whatever, like they were maybe battling with someone. I'm just getting this maybe for some of you, but I just have to say it because it's coming to my mind. So with this Two of Swords, I mean, I know some of you are watching this reading and you're just watching for some coworker you don't even know that well, or for someone, maybe you don't have that big of a connection yet. Maybe you're just watching it for fun. So, but I'm getting, anyway, even if you're interested or not in this person, I'm getting for some of you, this person has been dealing with a lot of indecisive women, like they didn't know how to please them. Not just sexually, but in any way, like, what do you want, woman? Kind of. We're playing that passive aggressive games on them, so they want a relief from that, and they see you as someone who, is kind of an opposite of that. Like, you know what you want, and they're really curious, and they really, would like to give you what you want, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. This was kind of hot, so, I hope you liked the reading, and I hope it resonated. If it didn't, don't be mad at me. Go find another reader you will resonate with. Different people resonate with different people, so, with different ways things are said. So it's just kind of, that's why there are many different readers, and, so I'll be moving on to the second pile. So if you chose this pile, second pile, what do they find sexy about you? So let's find out together. Just give me a moment. Okay, so let's see. We have here the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the High Priest in reverse, and the Summer card. Okay, so I'm gonna need some time to look at these cards. Just give me a moment. Let me make it so you can see them, at least kind of. I'm getting, like, what they find sexy about you is that you're a little bit unconventional. Like, you're a little bit of an... I mean, the High Priest usually represents, like, that kind of... whatever external practices of belief, organized belief, religion, like the High Priestess is like that internal knowing intuition. The High Priest is kind of that intuition externalized. So like all the religions, all the systems, whatever ways people use to explain something. And the High Priest in reverse here, I'm seeing like you're someone who's really like, kind of a bit of an outlaw, like a free thinker. And with this Two of Wands here, I'm getting that they find sexy the fact that they feel that you would be really sexually compatible, like, that you are just like what they need for pleasure, and you are like just what they would need to get pleasure. Like, they find that sex appeal from both of these things, from the fact that they think they could pleasure you really well, and from the fact that they think that you could pleasure them really well. I mean, it's just further confirmed to me by this Summer card, which is like, just saying hot, it's just hot, damn, I'm kind of a little confused about this middle part. I will pull some clarifiers. I don't immediately always get it, but I will tell you that with this Nine of Cups here in reverse, I am getting like that you're a catch, like you're really interesting, you're really beautiful, you're, because usually people who are a bit more eccentric, unique, they attract a lot of attention, and they attract a lot of... Oh, okay, I get it now. So they think you get a lot of attention, so like there's this rush feeling of like, oh my god, I don't know if she's gonna be single, or if he's gonna be single for a long time, so I better, like, do I have a chance, do I not, to make this happen? Because, they don't feel like you're someone who will stay single for a long time. Because I'm feeling like you're really adventurous. There's something like so unique and adventurous about you that's really like hot. It's like summer, hot. I'm not gonna say anything about this card. I love these cards. I love these like seasons in these cards because they're so beautiful and they always in the readings just come straight to the point. I really like that deck. So and with this King of Cups in reverse, it kind of ties with this card, but I will pull some clarifiers anyway. But I'm getting like, okay, this is like you're hard to stay single, okay? Like they think that you get a lot of interest, so it's kind of a competition to get to be with you, and they don't know if you're gonna be taken off the market today, tomorrow, or whatever. And this King of Cups in reverse, it's like, to me, like you're also not just hard to it's not just hard for you to notice someone because you have so many admirers, it's also very hard to keep you. So I'm getting that you're probably single if you're watching this, and kind of this, I mean, I don't know how to say it, but there's a vibe of this like really free spirit that is kind of hard to be tamed, and that is just hot. Like you're hot, you're probably hot to a lot of other people as well, is what I'm getting from these cards. Actually, I don't have to pull clarifiers. I pulled the energetic clarifiers, I guess. So you know okay, this was fun. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if it didn't resonate, I'm sorry, don't be mad at me. There are other readers you can watch that you can resonate more with. That's why there are many other readers, and if it did resonate, then great. I'm glad to be able to give you some clarity or whatever. So that's what I have for the second pile. And now moving on to the third pile. So if you choose this really shiny stone, then we'll get into your reading. And okay, so what did I find sexy about you? Pile number 3, let's see together. We have the King of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Death in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Shadow. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pull some clarifiers here, but I will see. On the last one I said the same, and then I didn't pull any clarifiers. So we'll see. Let me just make it so you can see all cards at least a little bit better. Okay, so what do they find sexy about you? I will start wherever I feel inclined to start. I mean, okay, from this Death card in reverse, what did they find sexy about you? I'm getting the fact that they can relax around you, that they don't have to really change anything about themselves, or really try so hard to impress you. You know what I mean? Like, like change themselves all around. Like when you try to impress a guy, like if you're a girl watching this, but if you're a guy also, you know that as well. Like if you're trying to impress someone and then you really dress up or something, and you don't kind of feel really, really, really good in your own skin, like when you try that hard, because you don't think, for example, that someone will find you attractive or whatever. But you have the ability to relax this person, and they don't feel like that around you. Like they have to try so hard and not be themselves, like be the 10 times better version of themselves so they would like you. And it's not like a disrespectful energy. It's like, oh wow, I find it sexy that I can relax with you. And so, that kind of gives rise to all these sexual feelings. And with this Seven of Swords in reverse, it just proves my point even further, because it's like Seven of Swords in reverse represents, I mean, to me in this instance, you can read cards in a million ways, and I just read them intuitively. So it's kind of, they don't have to worry. They don't feel like they have to worry around you about anything. Whatever happens is cool. You're just a very, easy person to deal with, easy person to talk to, easy person to spend time with. And with this King of Wands in reverse, I am getting that they find it sexy that you kind kind of take it slow in that sexual way, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you don't like rush into sexual relationships, and they find that hot because, you know, it's kind of, if you want to have it, you're gonna have to work it real good, baby. Like, you know, you're gonna have to. But again, it's not hard, it's just like, you know, they're wanting to invest that quality time and whatever in you because, and I think here they're seeing, I mean, I'm getting this, maybe this is for some of you, only take what resonates always, of course, guys. I mean, I'm not pushing my ideas here onto you, I'm just reading the cards as I see them. So this Ace of Pentacles is like, maybe something has starting to happen recently between two of you in the physical, maybe just kind of light-hearted flirting in your conversation or whatever. Because we're getting here with this King of Wands that you do like to take things slowly, that you know, probably didn't meet in a bar and then started making out. I mean, I don't see you as doing something like that here. Maybe you did, I don't know, but that's just the energy I'm picking up on. You can understand it in whatever way, but with this Ace of Pentacles here, it's like something slowly started to, you know, happen in the physical, and now it's kind of... Oh, with this shadow, it's like... I'm getting again, this has some similar vibe with the person in the first pile, or the group of people, because it's again that kind of, okay, so now something little has started happening between two of you, and they're like wondering, what is it that they don't know about you, you know why? You know, maybe you don't even talk that much about like your ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends or your sex life or, you know, what you prefer, and they're like just wondering like what it is that you like. Like now it started to melt a little bit, that, and that sexual tension started to rise a little bit between the two of you, and now they're like wondering, you know, what is, you know, what does he or she like, what do they want, you know, like, I mean, this is kind of the strongest card that I take as a theme of the reading in when I do them like this. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope it resonated with you guys, and if it didn't, you know, then find another reading that will resonate with you, another reader. There are many readers out there for everyone, so, you know, I just do this for fun, and if it did resonate, then great. I'm, you know, glad I have fun doing these readings for you, so, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be moving on to the second pile now. Actually, to the fourth pile. That's the last pile. So, if you chose this stone, if you're the pile number 4, then what do they find sexy about you? Let's find out. Let's find out together, okay? Have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Chariot in reverse, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. And as the last card, we have the High Priestess, High Priest, Responsibility. It's kind of an intense look here. Okay, let me just kind of make it so you can see it. See the cards. Okay, so what I'm first getting here, and this one's kind of different than the other piles a little bit. I'm getting a real kind of forbidden love vibe here, to be honest with you guys. I mean, maybe not forbidden love, but like with this, like we have the Chariot in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you know what? I'm feeling like, for whatever reason, like, what do they find sexy about you? I mean, that's probably not the only thing, but like, you know, what's sexy? I mean, in my readings, just kind of, it comes up what comes up, you know, what different people need to hear or what would be amusing for them to hear. It's not the full picture, but this is just a part of the picture. So the 2 of Cups in reverse, I'm getting that for some reason, you guys shouldn't be together. And I'm getting like, for some of you, it will be because like you're too different, or you know, you have different wants in life or whatever. like you have decided that you're not meant for each other or something like that. For some of you guys, you really shouldn't be together because of something. Not like you really shouldn't be, but you know, there's something like either one of you is in a relationship with someone else, or you know, it's complicated for whatever reason, like in your both heads is like, no, 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 we shouldn't, like we really shouldn't. That's explained further by this chariot in reverse. By this chariot in reverse, and it's like we can't move this forward, we can't like go with this. And it's kind of that lack of being able to express this passion. I mean, I know this is in reverse, but this is in reverse because we can't express that passion. You guys feel passionate about each other. I'm feeling this is mutual, really. Also because of this Two of Cups. It doesn't matter that it's in reverse. I read cards how I read them, kind of, so you know. With this Ace of Wands, I feel like there is a lot of passion that cannot be expressed because of whatever this card is, so that's creating a lot of sexual tension here as I'm feeling it. You know, that's kind of the hot stuff. So this Three of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of admiration, like they really admire you, they admire... I'm getting here really like your body and also like your skills, what you're doing in life, like your passion, how passionate you are about whatever you're doing in your life. Like they're watching you. I mean, this person might be, I mean, looking at your social media or whatever. Doesn't have to be asking around about you, maybe in a casual way, but still, you know, they're still interested. They're still like, oh my god, you know, because it's obviously it's hot. It's hot because you kind of are not supposed to be together. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. So High Priestess, High Priest responsibilities. So I'm getting two messages here. Like, first message here, responsibility, is related to this Two of Cups in reverse. Like, we shouldn't be together because we have a responsibility, like even towards the person we are in a relationship currently with, either to a job or to like an ideology, to my own beliefs. Like maybe you guys have different beliefs about the relationship, so you're like staying true to you know, yourself, basically. I mean, it's related to that part. And this High Priest is telling me that you guys are feeling each other energetically, kind of sexually. I don't know in what ways. I know it happens in many crazy ways, and now, like, the veil is so thin between dimensions, it even happens, you know, in some unexplainable ways. You feel each other's energy, or, you know, when one is sexually focused on another, the other one kind of feels it, or whatever. That's what I'm getting here. Could be for some of you, because, like, telepathy is starting to rise generally in connections lately, as I've noticed it. So yeah, I hope this resonated. I hope it was fun for you to watch this reading. I had fun doing it. If it didn't resonate, don't be mad at me. You know, I just read the cards how I read them. You can find many other readers on YouTube and everywhere who, you know, might resonate more with you. And if it did resonate, I'm glad. So, okay then, I will see you another time with another reading. Bye!